guys, so I wanted to show you how you can check the other part of your grade in Google Classroom. So like I said in this video, that it's only giving you the grades for what is graded in Google Classroom, but you have a participation grade that you get graded on each day based on your participation and your attendance in class. That's not going to be included in Google Classroom. That's only included in Genesis. So when you look at your grades, they could be off. They could be 10 points off depending on your participation. Your grade could be higher in Google Classroom if you have your camera on every day with a full, face in view, and you volunteer to read and you answer questions, and we don't have to repeat ourselves when we ask you things. You come to class on time, all that stuff. All right, and all that stuff is found right in here. Google Meet expectations and class participation. All right, the rubric is right here for you to see. All right, it's been there all year. All right, so like I said, it's got all this stuff here. How many points you get for each thing. All right, so that's how you get graded for your participation, and you can also see your participation grade. Okay, so I'm going to just scroll down to, why is it not working? Oh, because it's still working. So I'm going to go to the one without grades in it, alright, because it's none yet what everyone else's grade is. But you'll see your name, alright, and if you scroll all the way over to the field where it says percentage, that is your participation grade for the week. Okay, so if I just play with this, all right, and I give, she had her full face in, or no, that's engagement. Let's go right here. Camera, she had her full, her full face in view. All right, she volunteered to read. We didn't have to repeat questions for her when we asked her a question. She was paying attention, and that was clear. She was on time. She did her do now. She did her exit slip. All right, and she stayed the whole class period. That's a 4. All right, so if we look at the percentage, why is it not working? All right, so it's not working for her, so I don't know why. But so that's a 33% for one day. If you're on time for class, you get your do now done, you get your exit slip done, you volunteer to read, it's clear that you are participating in class, that you're paying attention, and you have your camera on completely, for the whole time, unless we tell you can turn it off. And we can see your whole face. That's how you get the 4s. All right, if you get 4s all week, that includes Fridays. Fridays count. All right, that will give you a 100 for the week. All right, so if we look, see that gave a 100. All right, now if you decide that you only want your ceiling fan shown each day, that drops you down to an 83. That's still, that's a low B. That's fine. All right, but let's say you're late to class every day and you miss the do now. All right, see how that brings you to a 63? Now let's say that you only show us your ceiling, you're late for class every day and you miss the do now, and we constantly have to ask you to constantly have to add, you have to repeat questions. Actually, let's look at the rubric again. All right, let's make sure we're doing this right. All right, so the rubric shows that we have to repeat questions. I believe it's a 2. So you got to pay attention. Let's see, engagement. Asked and answered questions when being called on, read aloud, and knew where we were reading. Needed questions repeated or told to where to start reading. So that would be a 2. So let's say that each class you're playing on your phone or playing a video game or talking to somebody during class, and we have to repeat questions for you constantly. That brings you down to a 47. All right, so I hope this shows you, you can see your percentage. That's what I'll put in Genesis. You'll get a 41% for classwork that day. All right, so this is how you get your participation grade. All right, and this is a big part of class. All right, this is a big part of your grade for the class. All right, so you can find that in Google Classroom. All Alright, right under, you can see what I'm doing. So right under classwork, you click on classwork. Google Meet Expectations is where you're going to find the rubric. This is the other part of your grade that doesn't show up in Google Classroom. Alright, and you're going to find your grade. I'm going to walk you through how to find your grade in this video. I can't do it because I'm in my teacher account right now. But in this one, it shows you how to find your grade, and the video I'm recording now is going to be right next to it, showing you where to find the grade that will not be calculated in Google Classroom. Okay, so like I said, your participation grade can bring you up about 10 points from your Google Classroom grade, or it can bring you down about 10 points from your Google Classroom grade. It all depends on your participation and your attendance in class. Alright, so hopefully you found this helpful. See ya.